Welcome, my connoisseurs of movies, literature, and TV shows. You ready to shake things up? You may call me Luke Garou. For all of my returning viewers, welcome back. Thank you for returning. For all my new viewers, hello, welcome. Come feast on my opinions of all things movie, TV, and book. And psst, did you hear? Words, the foundation of the written and spoken language. I cannot do my channel without them. Though, did you know that words are far more dangerous than any other weapon? Do not believe me? Then watch Gossip, 2000 movie starring Lena Headey, James Marsden, Norman Reedus, Kate Hudson, Joshua Jackson, and Edward James Olmos, just to name a few. Now, briefly, for those of you who have not seen Gossip, it is about some college kids, 3 unlikely college friends, and I cannot show you the case because I had to Netflix it, which is going to suck when they stop doing their DVD service. But anyway, you have Jones, played by Lena, Travis, played by Norman, and Derek, played by James. 3 different college friends, vastly different backgrounds for all of them. They're the most unlikely of college friends. And they have a sort of psych class where they talk about common events. Oh, it's my bad. It's the ethics class. And they decide that they are going to do their paper on gossiping. How it spreads, how it changes, and the fallout of such things. Now, the subject of their gossip is a girl named Naomi, played by Kate, and her boyfriend Bo, played by Joshua. Derek was in the bathroom with a girl that was so drunk she started throwing up, leaving him unable to do anything. So frustrated, he started peeking through the door, and he sees Naomi and Bo kissing, and then he watches Naomi say, "Stop, I don't want to go any further." Bo stands up and leaves because he's a great guy. He is a very stand-up gentleman. He obeys her when she says stop. Derek, however, runs to Jones and Travis and says, "We'll spread it that while they were drunk, they didn't stop. She didn't tell him to stop. They came together while they were drunk." And so begins the rumor mill. And what's really bad about gossip is that it doesn't have to be a lie. It can be stark, honest truth. I have 2 children. That's the truth. But how you tell people about that tells whether or not it's gossip. If you yourself say, "Hey, I have 2 children," you're not gossiping. But if your friend hears, "Hey, this person has 2 children," but doesn't know the name or doesn't know the identity of the person who says it, they spread it to someone else of whoever they're talking to, whoever I may be talking to. "Did you know that whoever Luke Garou is talking to has 2 children?" Okay, it went from a true fact to fictitious gossip within 3 people. It's kind of like the game telephone. But that's how gossip spreads and changes. Now, more often than not, gossip comes from a malicious source. And that's when a lie like Bo and Naomi didn't stop. That's malicious. That is the worst type of gossip. But I am going to pause because I do not want to give away every twist and turn and subtle nuance of gossip, to put it in a different story. Because my youngest watches Veggie Tales. And there's a Veggie Tales called Larry Boy and the Rumor Weed. Rumors and gossip go hand in hand. Because usually you're spreading rumors when you gossip. So I will spoil the crap out of this one. Because you know what? It's a kid's movie and it's not gossip. Now, a common little weed falls on a phone line and gets supercharged like any supervillain by the gossiping going on the line. And why women are classed as the biggest gossips is beyond me, because I've heard more gossiping rumors from men than I have from women. But that's neither here nor there. Both genders gossip. Both genders accuse the other gender of gossiping more. And everybody's guilty. Well, it starts growing and it sends up, like any weed does, a copy of itself. Right when it hears Junior Asparagus and his friend talking about Larry Boy's servant, Alfred. And they, because Junior Asparagus is just a child and doesn't understand turn of phrases, when an adult says, I need to recharge my batteries, they don't mean they're a robot and they're going to plug themselves into the power socket to recharge an actual literal battery. It means they're going to go home and rest. Junior Asparagus, being younger, like 5 or 6 maybe, doesn't have that abstract concept. So when Alfred said, I'm going to go home and recharge my batteries, he took it to literally mean he has batteries. And as kids' minds go, my toy robot has batteries, so Alfred must be a robot. And that's how it spreads through the town. This rumor weed spreads it. Alfred is a dangerous robot that's going to take over the world. And all these vegetables want to fricassee and lynch Alfred because of a rumor, because of gossip, because of a straight up misunderstanding on the part of a child. So, yeah, that's how bad and how far rumors can spread and go. Junior's teacher went, what did you say? How did you talk to this weed to begin with? And Junior explained what he understood from what Alfred said. And the teacher's like, no, when adults say, I'm going to recharge my battery, it means they're going to go home and take a nap. They're going to go home and rest. They don't literally have batteries. So to defeat the rumor weed, they start telling stark fact. Alfred's an upstanding citizen. Alfred always returns his books to the library on time. Alfred helps you without question. You know, good, solid, factual evidence. And the rumor weed is destroyed. Now, another show that talks about rumor and gossip and opinion is Lie to Me. Starring Tim Roth. Awesome TV series. Because it talked about the subtlety of body language and how people can look you dead in the eyes and some part of their body will tell you they're lying. In this particular episode, I cannot remember which one. I didn't research it that far. I think it's in the first season still. One of his daughter's friends wants to get in with the popular girls. Now, the popular girls are some of the worst role models a girl can be a part of. Because these are 15, 16-year-old girls going to college parties and lying about their ages to these college students just to have sex. Now, this poor, stupid little 16-year-old girl wanted to be with the popular girls so much that she let them talk her into going to this college party and filming herself with a college athlete of their choice. Now, they have it on video that she tells this athlete she is 18. He has no reason to doubt what she's saying. But because she's terrified of how her father is going to react when he asks, "Where were you?" she lies. This man sexually assaulted me. He raped me. And yes, I am not sugarcoating it. I'm not bleeping it out, because the more you make such conversations taboo, the less people are going to want to talk about it, and the more it's going to go unreported. Thus, it's never going to stop. So, YouTube, I'm sure you're mad at me, but you know what? Knowledge and kindness are the key to understanding. Knowledge is half the battle. And if you know that reference, let me know in the comments. And if you want me to actually tackle that cartoon, let me know in the comments. But they spend the whole Cal's team, Tim Roth's team, Cal Lightman's team, spends the entire episode trying to stop the rumor mill from lynching this poor basketball player, this poor college athlete, because of the lies told by a 16-year-old girl, not only to him, but to her father. Daddy is so mad that the case was overturned. It's like, no. We have the video evidence saying of her telling this young man she was 18. He is not guilty of the crime because at the time of her consent, he thought she was an adult. It's not his fault she lied. And what are you going to do? Ask every single date you ever go on for their ID? I mean, if you're paranoid, you can. But that shows quite a bit of lack of trust in your fellow human being, doesn't it? Yeah, my camera woman put it out. It is a safety thing. If you want to cover your tail in this sue-happy society we're in, hey, show me your ID. Which then makes you a real Karen or Chad, depending on how you want to look at it.
Girl, I bet you your driver's license picture is gorgeous. Let's take a look at that beautiful picture.
As you heard my camera lady, that is quite the pickup line. So, like I said, Daddy is so mad that his daughter lied to him and that nothing was going to happen to this man, that he went and shot the district attorney because of the way the laws were written. This girl's father murdered someone because of the rumor and gossip mill. Now do you see where I'm going when I say they had sex while drunk? can change and cause problems. And yes, I've looped it right back to gossip. And this movie explores not only the dangers of gossiping and lies, but friend choice, accountability, meaning suffering the consequences of one's choices and actions. And even on other levels, trust and loyalty. Gossip is such a cautionary tale. It is a pick your friend group carefully. Who do you let into your orbit? Because who you trust might only be showing you a snippet. Okay, they're only showing you this when all of this is who and what they are. So if you have friends only showing you bits and pieces, but you see glimpses of the other stuff and you're kind of worried about that, you might want to take a step back and ask, why are they only showing me these things? Why aren't they showing me the whole picture? And that might be because the person who's only showing you the bits and pieces of themselves doesn't trust you enough with all of who they are. And my best friend and I have been best friends for years. Many, many, many years. And it took me better than half of that friendship to get comfortable enough to show them the whole picture. And I'm still saying things that confuse the crap out of her. So, human beings have safety mechanisms. And if your safety mechanism is, hey, here's all this crap, deal with it, take me as I am, well, that's one type of human being. Then there's other types of, no, I'm going to show you him, and I'm going to show you him, and then I'm going to show you him. And it might take me 20 odd years to show you the whole picture, but I'm still showing you everything. And then you have the people who I'm literally, this is all I am. This is all I am. Until you see the rest of it in the worst possible light. Not everybody's like that. Thankfully, not everybody is like that. Because the world would be a very, very dark and disturbing place if it were. But because there are people like that, there are also people like me. I'm going to show you a little bit, stand up, of myself at a time, because I still want to make sure you're not going to use anything I've showed you against me. It's two sides of the same coin. And gossip or rumors make it worse. So, have you guys seen Gossip? And if you don't like Lena because of Game of Thrones, this movie totally redeems her. I cannot stand Cersei Lannister, but I love Jones. Jones is awesome. Jones, I want Jones as a friend. She would be fun to hang out with. Will you see it? Let me know in the comments below. As I said earlier, kindness is the key to understanding. Be kind to me. Be kind to each other in the comments. Try not to spread any rumors or gossip, because that takes off faster than the truth 98% of the time. Find the like button. Tend to whatever injuries it may have acquired throughout its overuse during the week. Rescue the subscribe button from zombies. Smack that notification bell to draw the zombies towards you as you run in the opposite direction. And I'll see you next time. Bye!